Greetings, New Plymouth Toastmasters. I am Rhuna, champion of the Horde and savior of Azeroth so many times. Last year, I decided, in a fit of financial irresponsibility, to commission this fursuit. Because why not? I'm not really a person to indiscriminately throw money around, but I decided, sure, this is worth $4,000. And it has been an interesting waiting time and an interesting time of actually getting used to this thing. A couple of weeks ago, I attended a furry convention down in Otaki. There were, I think, 180 odd people there, many of whom had seats stockloaded. And it was a really good experience. I greatly enjoyed dressing up in this costume. It is hot. It is heavy. It is difficult to see. Right here is a blind spot. I'd look through either eye. There's not much airflow. I can breathe through my mouth down here and through the eyes. But it is otherwise quite awkward. I have learned a few things about having one of these suits. Primarily, hair is a really horrible thing to have. As I am going bald, well, it's actually really nice having hair. It's not so nice having to spend 4 hours very carefully brushing it to get out all the tangles. Even now, it is quite tangled from just being manipulated so much. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But at least it doesn't go, ow, every time you pull too hard. This thing has quite a bit of padding. I have butt padding. I have chest padding. Finally, I have those breasts I've always wanted all my life. I have shoulder padding. I also have leg padding, but there's not enough space to have it. So that is optional. There is a lot of foam in the head. So if I sound muffled, that is why. And that is why I'm also speaking more slowly, more clearly than I otherwise would. It also comes with massive feet. Some people like having big feet. This is not something I thought about. This is one of my feet. It is very massive. I have 2 of these. They fit inside a suitcase by themselves. I had to buy a bigger suitcase just to fit these things. But they feel really nice and warm. So I might find myself actually wearing them during the winter, just to keep my little tootsies warm. I also have tail. I have a nice tail with a pass-through belt that has to go through my bodysuit through 2 holes at my back. And pull it around and pull it tight. And also have to be careful about the tail dragging on the ground. It does. You have to be careful that you don't drag it through like a lot of debris. Like this horrible, jagged little, I think, Rhuna branch things. Because at the con, I spent 2 hours picking these blasted things out. And even now, I'm still finding little bits of them scattered through the fur. I was like, how did you get there? I was so careful. No, I'm even finding them up here, not on the ground. Like, what? Honestly. So why do I do this to myself? That is a very good question. I find it's actually really good being able to put another side of myself on display. There are many people who are sort of shy and not very confident in social situations. There are many in the furry fandom who are sort of autistic and being able to dress up as like even just a head or paws, it gives them a sort of sense of a more competent identity. And I think that is part of the reason why I actually enjoy dressing up like this. Right now, you're seeing a slightly more competent side of me, and maybe more competent as well. Because it is a little bit difficult to breathe in this thing, I'm choosing my words a little bit more carefully. Feedback from the other night said, Rhuna has been able to do something that we've been trying to get Sandy to do for the last 5 years. That is to speak slowly. And I thought that was hilarious. I would try to work on getting my speech a little bit slower so people can understand me more. So you might possibly see fursuit a bit more often. It does mean I have to memorize my speeches a lot more. Because as it is, I can't see much and my glasses are off. So everything is a blur. This is just part and parcel of the entire experience. Yes, it's fun. Yes, it has a few quirks. But all in all, so I'm having a lot of fun. And best of all, my parents actually approve of this. They might think it's a little bit weird, and I honestly think that emailing my mother some links to documentaries about furries really helps to give them a more balanced overview of the whole thing. And I think that she prepared Dad, because he's met a few furries in his time working, and he thought that was really, really weird people. But when I actually dressed up in this and I walked out into the lounge, they were actually, I can't really describe how happy they were. They sort of marveled at the workmanship. I think they marveled that actually looked pretty good. And that, I think, means more to me than anything else. I was honestly afraid of what Dad was say because he's not the most understanding person. But maybe he's just mellowed over the years. I mean, he's getting near 70. So maybe he's just a more chill person. Who knows? But I am glad that I have got this thing. I'm glad that I have the opportunity to show it off to people who are not other furries. And I look forward to trying to get this down to the library on Tuesday. Because this is 2 suitcases plus the head. I've only got 2 arms. But we'll see. So, you fellow Toastmasters, this is Rhuna. You'll see more of them in the future. And I'm absolutely going to enter speech contests like this. Because why not? Let's think outside the square. I want to, if not shock people, let's give people a little bit more to think about. It's not just all about talking or listening. I think it's also about putting yourself out there and seeing what happens. I think like this, I'm more confident. So who knows? We will see. With that, Madam Toastmaster.